What's up, guys? It's Corey and I'm back with some more Dark Souls 2. Last time I got a little bit confused and took out a boss kind of out of order. And I didn't really remember where it was I was supposed to go. But I figured that out now, and I'm pretty sure this is it. I think it might be this middle path, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So we're gonna figure that out, I guess, just by doing it, because why not? So it's been maybe a week or so since the last time I played this. I feel really good about how well I did last time. I was not expecting to make that much progress. It was very surprising, because I hadn't played in like 2 months. I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne, and I mean, the controls in some ways are very similar, but just like the movement and things like that are very different. So I assumed I would be having a lot of problems coming back to this, and it turns out that was not the case. So now we have to equip this King's Ring. So now that that's done, I believe I can put this back on and go opening. Aldia's Keep. Alright. This is indeed what we needed. So yeah, I have since obviously figured out where I needed to go. What the hell is this note over here for? I don't get it. I don't know. That's fucking weird. I barely remember this area. Alright, bunch of dogs. Or are those weird monkey things? They definitely appear to be monkey things. And they're actually not terribly dangerous. They will petrify you, but their petrify damage is not that high, it looks like. Not nearly like that fucking Royal Rat Vanguard. That guy's a motherfucker. A Loring Skull. Just trying to make sure I don't miss any items. Ooh, okay. I tested that out to make sure it wouldn't eat me. I didn't expect it to actually get up. I assumed it was going to be fine, so I only decided to attack it once. That was my bad. Alright, we've got a bonfire. Don't really need to rest yet. Is there anything on the other side of the staircase? Yes. Fire seed. Think, is that for upgrading your pyromancy glove? Might be. Where is that shit at? Yeah, okay. So it strengthens strengthens the pyromancy flame. I suppose it's not actually a glove, it just kind of resembles it from the tooltip. But only very vaguely. Radiant Life Gem. I don't really give a shit about that message, so I'm not even going to bother reading it. If I'm not mistaken, there's also a phantom that'll show up in your game right up here. Um, there's a cart in there, and it'll show up right next to that. It's I don't remember if it's tough or not. I have no idea. Yeah, there we go. Aslathiel of Mira. Alright. Okay. Your normal attacks are so goddamn slow that I can like basically stun lock him just by spamming L1. Human effigy. All right. Can't do anything with either of these lanterns, or these torches on the walls. Okay. So now this is an interesting area. Huh, okay, it just disappears. Wow. That's kind of lame. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why that happens. I wasn't sure where it was going, so I decided to just back up by the door. They wouldn't block the door, probably. So yeah, that thing, like, it would have been really cool if they hadn't shown that shit off in, like, preview material. So like, when I got here the first time, I expected it. I had seen it already, because I was super excited about this game. I forget what this even does, but I pulled that lever, I guess. So yeah, if they hadn't like blown their load on that in the preview materials, that would have been pretty sweet.
By the very gods, what have you done? You've really done it. You'll never escape him.
Okay, so he has the the astrologist set, and the Black Witch set, apparently. That hat kind of looks familiar. Thunder Quartz. Just barely got enough for that. Great Arrows. Crimson Water, Bonfire Aesthetic. He's got 10 of those. Holy shit.
By the very gods, you've really...
Okay, so I can't do anything with him anymore. But I wanted to buy one of those Bonfire Aesthetics just because those things are relatively rare. And, yeah, just, like, valuable. So I figured, why not? What could it hurt? So I don't want to go up to the top floor quite yet. I cannot get through here, but I can go through the other side. So let's do that. I'm just trying to explore and be as thorough as I can. I forget exactly what goes on in here. I'm pretty sure something comes out of those mirrors. They're like the Looking Glass Knight's shield, I think. I think you might get like weird silver phantoms come out of them or something. Great Magic Barrier. At some point I've got to do a caster run through one of these games. There's that. I'm pretty sure you can't stop them from coming through. Right, and he's got a spear. This is gonna be real fucking nice. Huh, or he's just fucking real lame. Cool. Having these dual rapiers is really interesting. Like, it's super, like, they're super fast, so it's really easy to kind of, stun lock guys, especially guys like this that have these big ass swords. When he comes into attack, his wind up for that swing is really slow, and mine is not. So I can basically just wail on him, and he can't do anything just with L1 spam and backing off when you don't have any stamina. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a really weird looking like animation. I'm not particularly fond of the way it looks. But there are worse things. Luckily, they've got relatively good range, so I can get all three of those combos of those hits in, which is nice. Oops, got a little bit hit there. That's fine. So I guess that's it down here. Let's go up to the top floor. I think there's some big enemy in here, but fuck if I actually know what it is. Oh, right. Fragrant Branch of Yore. Sure, let's use that. Why not? So basically, like, for these guys, like, they're not really that difficult. The only thing you gotta worry about is they've got this, like, lunging attack where they'll reach forward with both arms. I'll see if I can get him to do it. And basically he'll just like chew on your head. And it can one-shot you, or maybe it always does, I'm not even sure. I don't know if it's the set amount of damage or if he'll just keep going. I don't think I've ever survived it. You're just gonna stand there, aren't you? I was hoping he'll do a thing where he'll like fall on the ground, and that's by far the best time to attack him. Like he'll fall on the ground at the end of that combo, I think. Or a combo very similar to it. But for whatever reason, he just wasn't doing it there. I don't know. Pull back. I want to go up this staircase, see what's up here. Looks like this takes us up to the very top. Okay, and there's that thing, and I think the lever I pulled might have raised that thing's cage. Oops. Didn't see that, that railing there. Maybe he didn't. That thing, he wrecked that cage pretty easy. Seemed like he just wasn't interested in getting out before. So I guess I'm gonna cut out a bunch of this, because I'm just gonna stand here and just shoot the fuck out of this guy. Well, maybe. I've only got 15 arrows left. I should have prepared a little better, I guess. I might have to go up and actually take care of this guy the right way instead of just cheese the fuck out of it with my bow and arrow. I'm gonna do as much damage as I can though with the bow, just to save myself a little bit of time and hopefully not get killed. I don't know if I've ever fought one of these things in melee range. At least not in this game. I fought the smaller ones in Dark Souls 1. And they weren't too bad if you, so long as you made sure not to get fucking cursed, or I believe it was cursed in that game. That would turn you into that weird crystal thing. One more. There we go. No problem. And we got a crimson water out of it. I don't know what that really even does. It looks like we've got another chest down here. I don't know what that's going to be either. Okay, no mimic this time. Holy shit. That last one, I was not prepared for that at all. Even though I tested for it, I just assumed it would be fine. Even though I tested it to make sure, I was not prepared to attack more than once. And it kind of bit me in the ass, but whatever. Tongue. Right. It's a cool looking statue at the very least. I kind of want to get this game on PS4. I'm still playing it on PS3. For a long time I thought I was getting it on Steam as well, and then didn't. I don't know what that even leads to. I'm not gonna bother with that quite yet. Yeah, that was maybe a little cheaty on my part. You can actually kind of, like, when you're running down the hall, you can kind of see behind those things. You can see, like, there's a weird light or something. I don't know if you can see it on this one. That one apparently doesn't. Oh, it does. There's totally a guy back there. But you couldn't see it that time. That first one you definitely could. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Oh, it's one of those fucking things from that canal we were in before the Lost Sinner. I don't even know if it was a canal. It was water. It was a real bad time. Real dark place. I don't want to go back to that. So here we've got this. So let's see if I can lure them out. Do I have any throwing knives or anything like that? Got a bunch of... I've got some fire bombs. We'll give that a shot. Come on. That stuff in there is not... it doesn't hurt your character. But it does break down your armor. And your armor and your rings. So it's kind of a bad deal. Let's do this. I got a fuckload of throwing knives apparently. Whatever, doesn't even matter. So now we're going to just make sure that I know what I've actually got equipped. Stone ring, ring of blades, and like a. So now we're going to unequip everything. Items are fine because Those don't have a durability. See, it doesn't actually affect your character's health or anything anyway. It doesn't even give you like a debuff. But we did get a key there, so it is kind of important to come in here. I don't remember if you have to have that key or not. It's been a very... oh, right. Fuck. So now we get to equip everything again. I wish you could like just set up an item, like an equipment set. That would be really nice. So you could just fast equip everything and quickly re-equip everything. Or swap between different sets. That would be really nice. Life ring. Ring of blades. Stone ring. We'll do that, because that stone ring is just poise. And that's useful, but not necessary. Okay, there we go. And we're back in the power stance. Life gem. We've got our key now. So we can move on, I guess. I think there's a door right there. And then I can go past this, where you can clearly see one of those weird ogres. He's just like standing there. And then there's this. I don't know if you... I guess you don't... maybe you never open that? I don't even know. It's been a very long time since I've done this. That wall looked like it was bowed out a little bit, like it was weak. I've been playing a lot of Witcher recently, Witcher 3 specifically. So, looking for weak walls kind of thing to do a fair bit in that game. So you can break them with your weapon or with your... is it Axie that does that? I think it's Ard, actually. That is like the force push thing. Come on. There we go. What do we got here? I want the item. I have to go to this side. Soul of a proud knight. Doesn't look very proud anymore. Good thing I got these fucking throwing knives, otherwise I would be fucked dealing with that. I guess I don't really have to. I could just run past it on outside, like, not outside, in the hallway. Alright. Now is this behind that door? It absolutely is. Okay, trying not to get hit by him too much. There we go, not too bad. Pick up item, Radiant Life Gem. You might have to go, you might have to like make him break down that door. I don't know if you can actually open it yourself. But, yeah. We got that done at least. Said be wary of dark spirit. Yeah, that's what I thought. couldn't remember if I got invaded or not there, and also, yeah. Ah, fucking great. Fucking great. So we've got to redo that, or a fair portion of it, anyways. I might actually go buy some arrows real quick. Those will be useful. Um, Speaking of arrows and bows and things, I was kind of reading up on the some of the preview stuff for Dark Souls 3. I'm really interested in what they're doing with the bow. It sounds like they're making bows far more viable as like a primary weapon instead of just a secondary thing they've been for most of the Dark Souls, most of the Souls series. I'm definitely interested in like seeing people that are primarily bow users. I mean, it can technically happen in Dark Souls already, but it's not very well supported. So if they do something to make it a more viable playstyle, I would actually be really interested in that. Just because I think it'd be cool to just have more variety. Not that Dark Souls is really missing variety.
I'll be around.
I think like Bloodborne definitely was missing some of that variety. At least if like in your first playthrough, it was. Later on, once you got points into Arcane and things, I mean, I guess you could do that earlier in the game, but I don't know why you would. Where the fuck? Okay, Alia's Keep. So yeah, I don't know if I would ever use a bow as a primary weapon, like my primary source of damage. Just like I really don't use magic very much. I do kind of want to go back and like play through previous Souls games with like a magic user, or at least a more of a reliance on magic. Maybe not primarily magic, but like magic friendly. And just kind of see like what kind of builds I can come up with, because I've seen a lot of cool stuff out there, but I've never done the magic thing. It's just like the way magic works in these games is not really to my liking mostly. That is less true in Demon Souls, because in Demon Souls you actually have like a straight up mana bar. So it works more like you would expect from a traditional RPG. So it's less of an issue in that game. But in Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, it's based entirely on charges. Like each spell has a certain number of uses. And that's fine. Okay, see, you can totally see someone moving around behind that picture. Or I think it's just that weird blue aura on his weapon moving. So yeah, you can see that on that first picture. The second one, I guess you can't. Alright, so there's that. Let's go through here, I guess. There's that. So yeah, I kind of wanna mess around with like some more build types. That's kind of why I went with the dual wield on this. Although it's not really like, not having a shield is very different for me, at least in these games. It's like, but since I've played Bloodborne now, that's less of a new thing. But like with the movement and things in this game, it's still a very different experience than Bloodborne without the shield. I don't know. It's just like I want to try out new things in Souls because like I think the variety is a good thing, and Bloodborne is somewhat lacking in that for the time being. There we go. Oh fuck, missed. God damn it. This guy's fucking annoying. Stand in front of the fucking door. That's all I want from you. So, I'm going to pull this big ass ogre guy before I go in there and deal with Navlin or Nevlin. I forget the guy's name exactly. But he can be kind of a motherfucker. That is the lunging move you got to avoid, because that can potentially be a one-shot. There we go, not too bad. So yeah, now let's take on this guy. I don't know how well this is going to work exactly. So we just chill him here, wait for him to spawn. Gotta make sure to stay clear of that thing. So long as you know the spells he's using, I guess he's not so bad. I remember definitely having some problems with him in the fucking dragon area. I don't forget what that place is called now. Kind of forgot about this area. I really like this, like just like the look of this place. It's really cool. So yeah, I guess we got a boss fight. Hopefully I can do this. We'll find out. So when he goes up on the walls like that, basically you just have to run to the opposite end of the map. I believe is the easiest way to avoid getting hit by that fire. Luckily this guy doesn't have a ton of health. Come back down. There you go. Okay, we got him down to like 60%. That's pretty good. This, like so far, like, I guess I'm more used to Bloodborne now. Bloodborne seemed far more punishing. Like, you would lose so much more health with every attack. And maybe that's because it didn't have heavy armor. So that might just be because of the build of my character in this. That my character is very durable. Also, fuck man, life gems. Holy shit. Holy shit, life gems. Okay, you just chill out up there, I guess. I'm just gonna hang out back here and not get hit by any of your attacks. Come on. Watch out for the stomp. And booyah! That was disappointing. Kind of reminds me of a lot of the later game in Bloodborne. How that was also kind of disappointing. Although I think the boss design in Bloodborne was much more interesting. Like they looked much cooler. They just were much more visually interesting, which is something that I think Dark Souls 1 did really well, and Dark Souls 2 does not do nearly as well. But yeah, that like some of these boss fights in Dark Souls 2 are like really, really easy. Disappointingly so in a lot of ways. So I guess that's it. I'm pretty sure there's a bonfire up here. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to that. Might be right in front of me. So let's open this way. It opens both, I believe. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm assuming there's a bonfire right around here. Dragon area. There we go. That's the name of this place. Oh. Let's talk to the Emerald Maiden.
Bearer of the curse. Long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
Aged
Do
feather.
not resist. The dragon welcomes you.
Okay, she is not going to talk to me anymore. Alright, so now if I'm not mistaken, actually I don't know what's over here, let's check. Oh, that's just leading back up there, okay. Never mind. So there is a bonfire in here, I'm sure of that. At the very least, I remember this. So guys, thanks for watching. If you could like the video, if you did like it, I would appreciate it, it would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm getting pretty close-ish now, so shouldn't be too much longer before I see the end of this game again. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with some more next time.